I think we're on.
Okay, I see Andre Lucas. Devin Wilson.
Yes.
Okay. Lorraine Mays has not started her video. If that's.
She is my victim, Andre Lucas, Your Honor.
She hasn't started her video though. I mean her audio, so she can't hear us. With Taylor Berkstraw.
She is my victim on Mr. Cheney.
Well, she needs to start her video. Taylor Berkstraw, you can hear me? You said Taylor Berkstraw is who?
She is, her and Mr. Cale Bell are the victims on the David Cheney matter.
Morning, Your Honor.
What's your name, sir?
Cale Bell.
Okay, where's Taylor Berkstraw?
She is next to me.
Okay, can I see her, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you. And that was on which matter?
David Cheney, Your Honor.
On the record, in the matter of the people of this, that Mr. Cheney's in custody?
Yes, I believe.
Oh, okay, we need.
And I believe Mr. Rowley might be speaking with him now.
Mr. Raleigh represents Mr. Cheney?
Yes. That's right.
And, okay, well, we want him brought up then.
David Cheney.
That's Raleigh.
Okay.
So we're gonna have him brought up, it's 8 o'clock, it's now 9, so he can be brought up now. We have David Cheney brought up. Joel Christie present.
Yes.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Joel Christie, file number 23-02362, 2565, and 2691. Council, may I have your appearance?
Jeff Rodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Christie is present in the courtroom without counsel, and we reset this matter today for a final pretrial at our last proceedings. Mr. Christie was trying to attempt to show some progress as to compliance. We still move forward with the trial on this.
I believe Mr. Cheney has his phone. He was trying to pull up some pictures to show me, Your Honor, so.
Mr. Christie, what time did you arrive here today?
10 to 8.
You're just now showing him pictures?
You just got
That would be my fault, Your Honor. There was a traffic incident on my way in, which, even though I had left early, delayed my arrival here this morning, Your Honor. And so I had not had a chance to meet with Mr. Christie yet. We do have all of the other, the final pre-trial matters handled, though, Your Honor. That was the only one I had not had a chance to meet. All right, Your Honor. If we're, are we still on the record now?
This one, right?
At this time, Your Honor, Mr. Christie has showed me compliance, and so the people would move to dismiss these files for compliance.
Okay, each of these were on a complaint, so we do need a nollie, but your matters will be dismissed for compliance, okay, sir? I'm gonna sit In the back, we'll get you a copy of your dismissals.
Would that be interest adjusted? Say complaint.
Interest of justice. It is interest of justice, yes.
Okay.
Ms. Donnelly, who you represent?
I'm here for Karen Burr. I believe she's downstairs.
Okay. I have her brought up. Mr. Lee, who are you representing?
Four final pretrials this morning, Your Honor. I have Destiny Johnson, Andre Lucas, Asia McNeil.
Okay, Destiny Johnson present.
Yes.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Destiny Johnson, file number 23-02086. Council appearance.
Jeff Rodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Destiny Johnson, who's in the courtroom and standing tonight.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Okay, today's the date that was set for a final pretrial. The matter is scheduled for jury trial January 9th at 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's see, the offer previously was the defendant to plead guilty to count 2, and the people would dismiss count the remaining counts. The defendant declined. Did you have your witnesses here?
Yes, Your Honor. The people had one of the complaining witnesses, Mr. Carl Johnson here. However, after speaking with that witness and the other complaining witness on the phone, I believe last Wednesday, the people would be moving to dismiss this case that is not in the interest of justice to proceed at this time. I have a knowledge that effect, Your Honor.
Okay. Motion to dismiss is granted. Your case will be dismissed. We'll get you a copy of your dismissal, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Andre Lucas, file number 23-03034. Council appearance.
Jeff Rodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Andre Lucas, who is appearing with us via Zoom.
Okay, is your victim here?
Yes, Your Honor. The victim, Lorraine Mays, appears via Zoom, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Mays, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, thank you. Okay, today was the date that was set for final pretrial. This matter is scheduled for jury trial December 4th at 8 o'clock in the morning. Are we continuing to trial?
At this time, Your Honor, I believe we have reached an agreement in this matter. I'm putting up plea currently, and that would be for Mr. Lucas to plead to count 2 domestic violence with 7694A. If eligible, people would dismiss count 1.
Okay, is that accurate, Mr. Lee?
That is accurate, Your Honor.
Mr. Lucas, the offer was for you to plead guilty to a count of domestic violence, which is count 2 in this complaint, and that the people have no objection to sentencing under 769.4A if you were eligible. Did you want to accept that offer today?
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Mr. Lucas, you have the right to trial and you have the right to jury trial. In order to enter a guilty plea, you would have to give up that right. You also would have to give up your right to the presumption of innocence. So you're innocent, sir, until the people can prove you guilty, and you have the right to require them to prove each element of the charges being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt at a jury trial. Are you willing to waive those rights today in order to enter a guilty plea to count 2 of domestic violence?
Yes, ma'am.
That means you're gonna give up your right to confront and cross-examine in court any of your accusers and the witnesses called against you. You're gonna give up your right to call your own witnesses or present evidence that you believe further a defense to the charges being brought against you. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You also will give up your right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. And you're willing to give up each of those rights today?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone threatening you to get you to waive your right to enter a guilty plea to domestic violence?
No, ma'am.
Has there been any promises made to you in exchange for a guilty plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you currently on probation or on parole?
No, ma'am.
You understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that you may need to report to either your current employer, or you may need to report a conviction on a future job application.
Unfortunately, yes, ma'am.
And you also understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that could have impact on where you travel and if you can get immigration status in certain places. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am. I do have a question, though.
Yes, sir. What's your question?
This is a misdemeanor, correct?
This is a misdemeanor, maximum penalty 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines, and a consecutive sentence may be imposed under the law if the assault was committed in a place of confinement. Restitution may also be ordered if this resulted in damage to anybody's individual property or physical injury to an individual or death to an individual.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
Am I qualified for the, what is it, the 7-something too?
769.4A, which would be a special status. I don't have your criminal history. I don't know what you're qualified for. I won't know that until at your sentence.
At my sentence?
Yeah, I won't know that until you're being sentenced. So the prosecutor can't promise you what's gonna happen. They can say they won't object to the court granting you that status. Your attorney should have explained that to you.
That was not explained to me.
Okay, they can't, the prosecutor can't promise that. They're just saying that they don't object to you being sentencing, having sentencing under that status. They also can't even say how you're gonna be sentenced. I don't know how you're gonna be sentenced until you come before me at the time of your sentencing.
Oh, wow.
So if you'd like, sir, I can set this for a plea. You can have further discussion off the record with your attorney. Okay?
Okay, I would like to talk to him because a lot of this stuff that I'm hearing right now was not explained to me.
Okay, so let me reset this for plea.
So just make sure I'm understanding correctly. So if I take this plea, then I still have to come back to court.
You absolutely have to come back to court because you're going to be given a sentencing date. You're also going to be required, if I accept your plea today, you would be required to return to this court in person within the next 48 hours so that you can check in, so that we can get you prepared for your sentencing.
So I'm being so I have to come down there. What do you mean checking?
If you enter the plea today, anybody that enters a plea in this court needs to report in person within 48 hours to the court.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you. But due to the questions that you've already expressed at this point, I wouldn't accept a plea from you today. So I think you need to be further advised, okay?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, you said January.
January 9th at 8:30.
January 9th at 8:30 will be your plea date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you'll have, the meeting, it's set for a plea. You don't have to plea at that time. You may have conversation with your attorney and realize you want your trial. That's up to you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then Ms. Mays does not need to appear for the next court date unless she would like to. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing further for the defense. Thank you.
Thank you, you're all set. Mr. Lucas and Ms. Mays. Mr.
Thank
Mills,
you.
which matter? Thank you. Were you here for?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here for Mr. Wilson, and I need a few moments to speak with him. I've got a sentencing
Okay,
at 9.
I'll put you in the meeting room.
Thank you, ma'am.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus, is it Latasia McNeil? File number 23-01568. Council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Latasia McNeil.
Today was the date set for a final pretrial on one count of domestic violence. There was an offer for the defendant to plead guilty to an amended charge of disorderly jostling and pay restitution to the victim for damage. How are we proceeding at this time, Mr. Lee?
My understanding is that the prosecution is unable to proceed with witnesses.
No witnesses today?
Your Honor, I have called the hallway in the courtroom. The witness has not made themselves known to me, so yes, you would be unable to proceed at this time.
What's your witness's name?
I believe it was Amir Armstrong, Your Honor.
Okay, I don't see it in your Armstrong on Zoom. Motion to dismiss is granted. I will get you a copy of your dismissal. The case is dismissed without prejudice. That means that people, ma'am, the case is dismissed without prejudice. So that means that people do have the right to reissue the case against you within the statutory time frame if they re-engage with the witness, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, we'll get you a copy of your paperwork. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Samuel Parker, file number 23-02868, council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Mr. Parker.
Okay, today was the date and the time set for final pretrial. I also have a bond violation KHC3 contempt today. Do we have necessary witnesses here?
At this time, Your Honor, I've called the hallway in the courtroom. The complaining witness has not made their presence known to me, so the people would be unable to proceed at this time.
Of course, defense would move to dismiss.
Okay, I have a police report here for a PA 53, but it makes absolutely no sense to me.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, you read the police report as well?
Yes.
It makes absolutely no sense to me. This is probably the most ridiculous police report I've ever seen. So because of that, I'm not even gonna, I can't even arraign him because I don't know what's being alleged. Your motion to dismiss is granted and the PA 53 is dismissed. We'll get you a copy of your dismissal.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, just to be clear, he's fitted with the tether that you're in the day.
Yes, once the case is dismissal is signed and entered, he can go and have the tether removed, okay?
So I gotta go to them.
You have to go to them to have them remove it.
Okay.
Don't attempt to remove it yourself, that's a felony,
I'm not.
okay? Thank you.
I'll have to email them when I get back to my computer.
Okay, so,
I'm not,
thank you.
not on my email.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus David Lee Cheney, file number 23-01459, council appearance.
Jeff Brotto, it's on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Mr. Cheney.
Okay, and you're Mr. Cheney?
Your Honor, may Mr. Cheney join me at the?
Well, we're just gonna let people walk around my court like this? The heck is going on in here? Who's transported in here? Okay, you can sit next to him or security can transport him.
I'll go.
Don't just let inmates roam around like that. It's a safety risk. Okay, how are we proceeding on this?
I believe at this time we have reached an agreement in this matter, Your Honor. There is a plea sheet here and an advice of rights by may approach.
Okay, the offer is for the defendant to plead to an added count 2 of trespass with restitution and dismiss count 1. Is that what you recall the offer being? You want to accept that offer? You can stand. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury? I have an advice of rights and plea information sheet. Is that your signature? Did you read this document? You understand the rights listed here? And you're willing to give up each of these rights today? You can put your hand down. I understand that restitution is $460. Are you disputing that? Okay, you understand that you have the right to proceed to a trial in this matter? You understand you have the right to jury trial? You understand the purpose of the jury trial? You do? Do you know the purpose of a jury trial? Okay, so the purpose of the jury trial is because you have the right to be considered innocent until proven guilty. So you don't have to give up that right if you don't want to. You understand that? Okay, so the purpose is to require the prosecutor to prove the case by proving each element of the charges being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that? You have the right to remain silent if you go to trial and not have silence be used against you. You understand that? You have the right to confront in court and cross-examine. That means question any other witnesses or accusers that the prosecutor calls against you. You understand that? You have the right to call your own witnesses to your jury trial or present evidence at your jury trial that you believe show a defense to the charge being brought against you. Do you understand that? And you're willing to give up each of those rights today? Has anybody threatened you to get you to give up those rights? Any promises being made to you in exchange for you giving up those rights? Are you currently on probation or on parole?
On probation.
And you understand that a guilty plea could result in a violation of your probation status? Okay, and you also understand that a guilty plea could have impact on travel or immigration status, so you may want to travel to certain places and you can't if you get this conviction? Okay, you also understand that you would potentially need to report this conviction to your current employer or future employer? Okay, where's your witnesses?
They're on Zoom right there, Your Honor.
Where do they not appear in person?
I emailed the court prior to Mr. Cheney's last scheduled hearing, which I believe was adjourned to today due to him not being transported over, asking if they could appear by Zoom as they live in Milford, Your Honor.
Okay.
And the court said they could, so they are present via Zoom, Your Honor.
Are you entering a guilty plea because you believe you're guilty?
Yes, I do.
Okay, as to the added count 2 of trespass, how do you plead? And you agreed to pay $460 in restitution to the victims? A factual basis, please.
Mr. Cheney, on or about May 10th of this year, 2023, was present at a house located at 2407 Boston Boulevard. Were you present at that location?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
On May 10th, on or about May 10th this year. And that is and were you present inside that house on that day?
Yes, I was.
Is it true that you did not have the owner's permission to be present inside that home?
Yes.
And you knew that at the time?
Yeah.
I believe we have a factual basis.
Any questions?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
If we're satisfied with the factual basis, I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. So he's on probation out of what court?
In a certain court here. The 30s.
What judge has you on probation? Until when?
I'm not sure. I feel like I'll do like 8 or 9 months.
Okay,
I already talked to her prior.
you just recently got placed on probation?
July 17th.
Okay, any objection to immediate sentencing?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Okay, did your witnesses want to make a statement?
Wire of them, Your Honor. Ms. Brooks, Mr. Bell, would you care to make a statement at this time or no?
No, thank you.
Counsel, you can proceed.
Well, you're right. I do want to point out a couple of things. One being that my client has been ordered to be fitted with a tether on his release. That's ordered by his judge that he's on probation. So he will be on that enhanced level of supervision on his release from incarceration. I also want to point out that in this current stretch, my client has been in custody since, I believe the date is October 27th, which would be over 30 days, just on the stretch alone. I think you might have some jail credit before that, although I'm not sure the amount. So my request would be, my client to simply be sentenced to time served on this man.
He does have a credit prior to that, because the previous bond was 2010%, and then he failed to appear August 28th. He was arraigned and remanded on August 27th. And so we'll credit him time served. There'll be a order for him to pay $460 restitution to the victim. And you have a restitution.
I've just handed it to the.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Just, Your Honor, my client wanted me to ask if he can confirm rather that he can pay that off over time on the payment plan.
You certainly can. When are you gonna make your first payment?
I gotta get back to work, so probably like 2 weeks.
How much?
I can do 75 a month.
Okay, so 2 weeks from today's date is going to be December 11th. That works? And you'll pay $75 the 11th of each month until paid in full. Do you have any any questions? Any additional matters, counsel?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set, thank you. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Mary St. John, file number 23-03128. Counsel appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Mary St. John present.
She is in the hallway, Your Honor.
Does she have an attorney?
No, she is from her.
You don't have an attorney, correct, ma'am?
Uh-uh.
Please state your name. Is, no? Okay, please state your name for the record, please.
Mary St. John.
Okay, today was dating the time that was set for final pretrial. There was an offer previously for you to plead guilty to disorderly jostling. Do you have necessary witnesses here?
At this time, Your Honor, I've called the hallway in the courtroom. The necessary witnesses appear not to have appeared today, so the people are unable to proceed at this time.
Okay, your case will be dismissed without prejudice. So that means that the case is dismissed today. The people do have the right to reissue the case against you if the witness later appears, okay? Do you have any questions?
No.
You can have a seat. We'll get you a copy of the dismissal, okay? Thank you. I've signed all of those. Jack Wallace didn't appear, did he? Did Jack Wallace appear?
Your Honor, it's my understanding you called off that trial today.
I did. I just wanted to make sure they weren't here. We don't have any jury. We couldn't call in a jury today. Okay, Shanique Wheeler. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Shanique Wheeler, file numbers 23-02685.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Shanique Wheeler.
Is the date and the time that was set for final pre-trial and a PA 53 bond violation hearing. Was a offer for no objection to sentencing under HYTA. Do we have witnesses here?
This time, Your Honor, I've called the hallway in the courtroom. It appears the complaining witness has not appeared at this time. I did have contact with them on Wednesday, but it appears they have not appeared in court at this time, Your Honor, so the people will be unable to proceed.
The defense will make a motion for dismissal.
The motion to dismiss is granted. The case is dismissed today, ma'am. The people do have the right to reissue the charge if they make communication with the witness and they're ready to proceed. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am. I have a question about
Yes, ma'am.
why would they have a second chance to reissue it? Like,
Because they've not prosecuted. So the nollie, meaning the motion is dismissed, it's a nollie process. They take it out the system like it was never prosecuted. So they still have the right to reissue that against you. The witness didn't appear. We don't know why the witness didn't appear. Witness could be stuck in traffic, could have had an emergency. There's a number of reasons why witnesses don't appear, but later, sometimes those witnesses re-engage and say, hey, you know what, I missed my court date, or I forgot, or I overslept, or whatever. The prosecutor can reissue the charge. If they do that, then you have to be rearranged, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and there's a statutory time frame whereby they get to do that. You can talk to your attorney about questions relative to that, okay? Do you have any other questions? The bond violation, I believe that was relative to a new case that's pending?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll dismiss the bond violation. a copy of your dismissal in just a moment, okay?
Yes.
You're all set. Thanks. Which matter were you- On the record, actually, let me see. Something. I got somebody. Caleb Ray present. Okay, on the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Caleb Ray, file number is 23-02966, council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Ray.
Okay, Mr. Ray, today was the date set for a final pretrial. We have witnesses here.
At this time, Your Honor, I've called the hallway in the courtroom. The complaining witness has not made themselves known to me. I have had no contact with the complaining witness, so the people are unable to proceed at this time.
Defense would request dismissal at this time, Your Honor.
Motion to dismiss is granted. The case is dismissed today. The people do have the right to reissue the charge against you within the statutory time frame. Do you understand that, sir? Do you have any questions? We'll get you a copy of your dismissal in just a moment. You can have a seat. Can we have Darren Burke brought up if we haven't done that yet? On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Devin Wilson, file number is 23-01258, council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Morning, Your Honor. Stephen Wilson on behalf of Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson appears via Zoom at this time from Bear River.
Okay, today was the date and time that was set for sentencing. Can I not refer him to probation? I don't think I did.
I believe you did, Your Honor.
Probation found him. I didn't. Did you get a pre-sentence report?
We did. We reviewed that, Your Honor. I didn't steal it.
Oh, well, that could be a confession. What makes you think that it was stolen?
I said I probably, what?
What makes you think it was stolen?
Crap, say something.
You're on your own.
Yours.
Okay, very good. Okay, today was the date, and I do have a pre-sentence report prepared November 21st, and that's the report date that you have, Mr. Mills?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, do we need to make updates, corrections, or deletions?
Your Honor, the defense does not have any corrections, deletions, or additions been made to the report.
You can address the court on sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, at this time, the defense would request that the court not adopt the recommendations and instead consider fines and costs for this matter. As the court is aware, my client is currently on parole. We do expect that his parole is going to extend another 3 to 6 months or so, based on not only this matter, also the fact that he's still receiving treatment at this time. He is at Bear River, and he is addressing the major underlying issue in this matter, Your Honor, which is addiction. Obviously, a theft crime such as this is oftentimes just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the actual underlying issue. As we said, they're looking to extend his parole. Additional monitoring, I don't believe is going to be necessary, especially when we're considering the availability for funds, programming from MDOC, and also taking the burden off of our already overloaded 54A district court probation officers. Part of his sobriety recovery plan, Your Honor, is once he's done with Bear River, he wants to go to sober living in Greenville. He's realized that one of his major triggers is being here in Lansing. His old haunts, being in old routines is not something that he can address sober living while still remaining here, at least not as effectively, Your Honor. So he believes, and I believe his parole officer believes, that leaving the area would probably be best for him. Additionally, Your Honor, this is a year-old case. I don't believe that probation is going to serve any of the snow factors that haven't already been addressed in parole, Your Honor. He's already achieved sort of the punishment aspect of the snow factors and the fact that he's going to have to bear this conviction. Otherwise, the matters such as rehabilitation, he's currently addressing, deterrence, obviously he's being addressing by being in an inpatient program at this time. And any concerns the court may have regarding protecting, I believe, is also being taken care of, the fact that he's at Bear River right now. I don't see how any additional monitoring is going to assist in any of those factors, Your Honor. So for those purposes, we would ask the court consider fines and costs in this matter. Thank you, ma'am.
Was there restitution?
There was none, according to the report, there was none that was requested.
Mr. McNeil?
You might want to make a statement.
Sir, if you'd like to make a statement, this would be your time.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor, I've been working really hard to become the man that I need to be for me and my family. Been learning a lot about myself and about the mistakes that I've made in my life. I'm tired of living that way, so I'm learning a new way, and I have no doubt that I'm gonna do a lot better. So that's about it. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Hernandez, too. Okay, I would tend to agree with Mr. Mills in that due to multiple factors, including primarily that you're already in treatment, which the court would have ordered you to participate in if that's the underlying issue. The fact that you are under supervision because you're on parole, and that parole is likely to be extended according to your attorney, and due to the age of the case, which is well over a year old. I think that it would not be meaningful to impose any additional oversight at this time. So fines and costs will be the sentence, a sentence of $250, a $75 crime victim rights fee, a $50 state minimum cost will be assessed. And we will refer that for you to make payments after you are out of Bear River. When do you get out of Bear River?
As of right now, my discharge date is December 9th, but I left an opening for an extension if I felt I needed to have it. So yeah, but as of right now, it's December 9th, Your Honor.
Okay, what I'm going to do is set this for a show cause. So I'll give you a date now. You'll appear then, and we'll find out what your employment status is at that point, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Have a date in January.
January.
Yes.
January 9th, 9:15.
January 9th at 9:15, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You're all set for today. Thank you. Abbott, you're here with Mr. Goff. Is Jane Mikovic here? Okay, on the record, is that Mr. Lee's client? Is that yours?
No, it's not my. It's my
Okay, okay, and Mr. Lee, I put Ms. Alvarez in the breakout room for you.
Oh, great.
On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus James Miklasevich, file number 20-01523, council appearance.
Jeff Reynolds on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Niklasevich.
Okay, Mr. Miklasevich, today's the date set for sentencing. Just locate your file. File. Miklasevich.
There is a couple on Patty's desk. Is it there? I noticed that all of the steps is.
Okay, thank you. Okay, today's the date that's up for sentencing, and I have a pre-sentence report dated for November 21st, 2023. Did you get a copy of that report?
I did not receive a copy, however, I was able to they discuss.
You need to make updates, corrections, or deletions.
No, I believe the text of the report is actually.
Okay. What's your address, sir?
It's, how do you say it? Sunset. Sunset. I can't hear it. May I speak?
Yes.
His address is with me, 6199 Sunset Beach. Think of that stuff.
Lake Odessa.
Yeah, 48849.
Okay, you can address the court, Mr. Allen.
Your Honor, after reviewing the pre-sentence report and speaking with my client, there are a few things I need to make the court aware of. First of all, my client just finished serving a 90-day sentence in Delayville County. I think he was released on the 22nd. Is that right? Just last week. With regard to the incident offense, this offense occurred 3.5 years ago, in May of 2020. Mr. Niklasevich is certainly a different person today than he was back then. Tells me that he's clean and sober now. He's working on engaging in counseling to maintain that since he's been released. he has a number of ongoing health issues which he's working on. I know he recently had surgery to sleeve. I think it's just before he went into custody in the way so about 3 months ago. He also has trouble with his teeth. He needs to get those worked on. But certainly, all of that is just to say that I think Mr. Negotovich is focused on staying on the straight and narrow path. He does not want to end up back in jail for any reason. I think, contrary to what the opinion of the recent report, I think he can and will be successful on probation. Focus on compliance and staying on the good side of the law. Also want to note that he has the support of his family. He's a gentleman who just spoke there to his addresses. I think he has a great outlook, and I hope he'll be given an opportunity to prove himself going forward.
Did your client want to make a statement himself? This is a 2020 case, and during the course of this prosecution, as indicated by your attorney, served a term of jail time. It looks like you've also had some other treatment program, at least ordered by another court. The court will adopt the recommendation. The sentence is 46 days, Ingham County Jail with credit for 46.5 days. Fines and costs. $75 for crime victim rights, with $50 state minimum costs. Waive any other fines. That's $125. When can you make payment? Is he gonna pay $125 in full next week?
Oh, I can pay part of it.
How much?
Yeah.
I don't know, here you'll pay half by next week, Friday, you'll pay the remaining balance within 30 days of that date, okay? Do you have any questions about how you make payments?
Yeah, I need to know.
You can either go to the court website and you can make payment using your case number at the court website, or you can come up and make payment at the criminal traffic window, but it sounds like you all live in Lake Odessa, so you may want to use the online method.
Okay.
Or mail a check or money order to the court. You'll put your case number on that check or money order, okay?
All right, thank
Thank you. Any other questions?
you. Okay.
You're all set. Did you find Mr. Goss?
Yes, Your Honor, he was in the hall.
Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Corey Goss, file number 20-03656. Council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Abbott representing Corey Goss. He's staying to my right.
Okay, Mr. Goss, how are you today? We reset this matter for review. I think there was a request at the last court date to allow the defendant to have some treatment or go to Alabama with his mom and participate in treatment there.
Right, Your Honor. I spoke with his mother, Stacy Stewart, who may be on Zoom. I'm not sure if she's talking.
I don't see anyone
Okay.
by that name on Zoom.
But his father's here with him again today. He's scheduled for an evaluation at Pine Rest tomorrow. Your Honor, I have some documentation.
Okay.
So, in order to answer the question about whether or not going to Alabama is a good idea, they'd like to get the evaluation that's scheduled for tomorrow done, and then whatever the results of that evaluation suggest, whether they should stay here. So something better for them in Alabama.
And then I also indicated that this is a case from 2020. Allegations alleged to have occurred on the 18th of April 2020, and that the prosecutor's office would talk to his office to see if this is in the interest of justice.
We're still discussing that, Your Honor. We want to see if.
You're still discussing it? Did you discuss it at all?
Yes, Your Honor.
And they said that they'll get back to you?
Well, we want to see what, if Mr. Goss is going to be able to get treatment down in Alabama.
That's not what I asked. I asked you to find out if it was in the interest of justice to continue the prosecution this long, not to find it. Who did you speak to in your office?
Do not recall off the top of my head, Your Honor. I will get the court an answer later today, Your Honor.
You spoke to someone about this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who would you typically have spoken to about this? If I call Mr. Andrew Stevens, will he tell me that you spoke to him about this? You're a prosecutor, you need to be honest.
Yes, Your Honor.
He will tell you that you spoke, he will tell me
I
that you
do not
spoke to-
believe it was Mr. Stevens, but I cannot, honestly, Your Honor, I cannot remember who I spoke to at my office.
You have a witness in this matter?
Not present, Your Honor.
No, do you have a witness at all?
Not that I have spoken to. There's a complaining witness on the complaint, Your Honor. However, I have not had, I have not spoken with that individual.
How do you want us to proceed at this time? Do you want us to give you another review date?
I guess if there's no other way forward, I have recently, yesterday or last Friday, emailed Mr. Stevens myself, see if I can get some missing things.
I don't believe that Mr. Broderick spoke to anybody about this matter. It was the court's order. The court's request for him to speak to somebody because of the age of the case and due to the nature of the case, don't believe it's in the interest of justice to continue to call Mr. Goss and his family in and out of here without any resolution. It's not meaningful for the court to try to order him to do treatment in another state. The maximum penalty on what he's being charged with was at one point a felony, but we've been holding over this matter for so long due to the nature of the case. And so I need Mr. Stevens and or someone with some authority to appear at the next court date and not you on this case, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I add a slot on my next available? I'll add a slot on my next available for this to be reset.
Oh, you want your next, okay. So I could probably do next Monday. would be considered in.
Okay.
9:15.
December 4th at 9:15. Do you have any questions, Mr. Goss, or the father of Mr. Goss? Do you have any questions today?
No, not really, just really trying to get this, like you said, we've been coming back and forth, the court just want to get it resolved.
I agree. I think Mr. Abbott agrees. We just need the prosecutor to agree. To get in a resolution on this that's in the interest of justice. So we'll get the appropriate parties here next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are we ready with Ms. Burke?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Karen Kathleen Burke, file number 21-02620. Council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Karen Burke, who is present and sitting to my left.
Okay, today is the date that we're moving forward with a sentencing. Ms. Burke had a jury trial, correct?
Yes, Your Honor, back in June of 2022.
Guilty by way of jury trial, and then she failed to appear for sentencing. I do have a pre-sentence report, but it's from June 2022. You got that, Ms. Donnelly?
I do not have a pre-sentencing report.
Oh, you can come and get this one. Oh, I'll go off the record on that matter. Mr. Green, which matter are you here for?
Your Honor, we got a pretrial, John Habermy.
Is he here?
He's in my conference room, Your Honor, right next to me.
Oh, okay, sounds good. On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus John Habermy, file number 23-02392, council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Vince Green, attending by Zoom, and my client, Mr. Habermy, is next to me in my conference room.
Okay, this matter was reset for pretrial because Mr. Green had not received discovery at our last court date. I trust, Mr. Green, that you have received discovery at this point.
Yes, Your Honor, I've reviewed the discovery. I've met with my client on it. We're just waiting. We have not gotten an offer from the prosecution, nor have I tendered an offer either.
Was there an offer?
The original offer that was to be made, Your Honor, and that's my fault. I apologize for not reaching out to Mr. Green, would be for Mr. Habermy to plead to count 1 assault and battery, and people would dismiss the other 3 counts.
Okay, so Mr. Green, the offer is for him to plead to count 1 and the people will dismiss the remaining 3 counts. Do you want this set for final pretrial, or would you like to set it for a plea?
We'll set for a final pretrial, Your Honor. That'll give me an opportunity to discuss the offer with my client and make a counter offer with the prosecution if we need to.
Thank you. He just needs to be able to subpoena the witnesses, so
October 18th would be fine.
February 18th, 8 AM.
December
sorry, what
18th
day,
at
Your
8 December 18th at 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court.
Sounds good. Thank you, Your Honor.
We'll give you a jury trial date as well. Yeah, those I am. I know we were in January or February.
February because the way you're documenting in January. February 6th at 8 AM.
Does February 6th work for you, Mr. Green?
I will check. That does work, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll set it for jury trial February 6th at 8 o'clock in the morning. Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set for today. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Amanda Alvarez, file number 23-02819, 2820 and 2821. Council appearances.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Amanda Alvarez.
Ms. Alvarez did not return from the breakout room. Okay, there she is. Ms. Alvarez, today's the date and the time that was set for pre-trial. I have a dog at large, a dog bite, and a vicious dog. Was there an offer on these?
Your Honor, after discussions with defense, I believe there is the possibility of allowing Ms. Alvarez to plead to a civil infraction. However, there is the matter of restitution, and I believe defense and I would both like to a brief adjournment of this, either set for a plea or a second pretrial, in order to figure out if a restitution order can be ordered with a civil infraction, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee, that's accurate.
Yes, Your Honor.
We're gonna set it for another trial.
December 18th, 10 AM.
December 18th at 10 AM. Any additional matters for the record on these files?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
You're all set for today, Ms. Alvarez.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You know, I'm gonna probably have to go into next year. 'Cause a lot were blocked for this weekend, so I don't want to over.
I don't know what to
Sounds
do.
good.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Oh, because I think we're in a meeting.
Okay, yeah. Wait for them to call your name.
Okay.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of
PRS.
the state of Michigan versus Noel Jackson, file number 23-00617. Council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Noel Jackson present.
Custody.
Mr. Moss. He needs to speak to.
Okay, Mr. Noel Jackson?
Yes.
Okay, and we have an interpreter?
Yes.
Okay, please raise your right hand. Please solemnly swear or affirm the information you're gonna provide is true to the best of your knowledge, information, or belief?
Yes,
Thank you, and can you state your name for the record, please?
my name is Abdallah Mukoma, first name ABBALLA, last name MUKONA.
Okay, today was the date and the time that was set
Leo ndio siku tulipanga
for a second pretrial
mara pili kuhojiwa
because the defendant was being screened for sobriety court.
kwamba ni kama mwenye alikosea kama ameenda hiyo sehemu ametuma.
We set this matter for in-person
Tulipanga hii tukuje macho kwa macho
so that the defendant can sign the paperwork.
alafu kwamba ni mwenye kuhariwa atasaini hiyo karatasi.
Are we all set with paperwork today?
We are, Your Honor. Na hizo karatasi anasema ndio.
Did it need my signature as well?
It does, Your Honor. I'm sorry in my haste to run down here. I left.
No worries.
But I will bring it down as soon as we're done.
Sema kwamba ndio hiyo karatasi niko nayo, lakini nilienda upande wa mwingine kufanya shughuli niko huko, lakini nitaleta.
Do we need anything further from Mr. Jackson while he's here?
Kwamba akiwa hapa kuna kitu chochote nataka kuongezea, wanauliza wanasheria.
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Kuna kitu chochote kwa mwanasheria ili huko.
Do you have any questions, Mr. Jackson?
Kuna swali na wewe? No, I do not.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ryan Lopez. Is Ryan Lopez present? We should have bench warrant. Mr. Milch, you needed to speak to whom? The jail?
Yeah, Mr. Easley, yes, he's the individual in jail.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, I just need a moment with Ms. Verona whenever.
You can log on. Oh, you're already on. I'll put you in Ms. Verona in room 2. Are you ready to go with Ms. Burt?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, back on the record in the matter of Farron Burt. And so I did have a old pre-sentence investigation. You've had an opportunity to review that with the client.
I have, Your Honor.
Okay, this pre-sentence report indicated that she was attempting or she was expecting to appeal her conviction. She did not file an appeal, though, did she?
No, there was no appeal filed.
You can address the court.
Thank you, Your Honor. I also believe that this, back in, when this was set for sentencing originally, there was also a question on restitution. I believe that's still outstanding. I'll leave that to the prosecutor, but Ms. Burt was recently on the 21st, so just last Tuesday was sentenced to 24 months probation in front of Judge Corizio in Clinton County on misdemeanor use of controlled substance. She was given 180 days jail time in which can convert or have a credit if she's released to inpatient treatment. So she's been required to do counseling and substance abuse treatment in front of Judge Corizio, Your Honor. So at this time, we, like I said, if the prosecutor is requesting restitution, I don't believe that we have the necessary witnesses to proceed today on that. So I'd just be asking that she be sentenced without restitution. And then, of course, if the prosecutor wants to file a motion after the fact, they can. But if the court would like to hear the matter of restitution, then we would ask that this be adjourned, the sentencing be adjourned so that we can have restitution.
Okay. This is not set for a restitution hearing. I have a restitution form in this file, and I know that there was an amount that was brought out during the trial. And that was for $867 for restitution. There's also in our file a lottery reconciliation report that shows or establishes an amount of lottery tickets alleged that. No, I shouldn't say alleged, that she had taken, she was convicted. There was a conviction by jury trial. And so I don't know that we have a whole court record of them testifying about amount of lottery tickets and the cost of that.
The exact amount was what was in question, Your Honor. And so that's my understanding, was that there was supposed to be a restitution hearing on that.
No, this was never set for restitution hearing. This was set for a sentencing and she failed to appear. The actual restitution form was completed a while back with the with the jury instructions and other sheet. Mr. Brodowitz, do you have an amount of restitution in your file? I have a lottery reconciliation report in our file. And it highlights what was not included in the these. I don't know that it's meaningful to have a hearing when she's been found guilty of embezzlement 200 to 999,100. So there's an amount in between there that she would be liable for restitution. If we need to get Speedway here for that purpose, she's going to have to stand and we'll have to rewrite her here for that purpose.
As to that, and I had conversations with Ms. Donnelly today prior to the hearing, and I had not, I guess, dug deep enough into our file at that point. So I apologize to Ms. Donnelly, but I do have from a note in our file from November of 2021, that amount of restitution that the court quoted, and as a note, which was $867, and I was able to find, though it was mislabeled in our file, the rest of the Michigan lottery reconciliation forms that Your Honor referenced, which were, I believe, admitted as exhibits at trial, which was how they were marked. So I had difficulty finding them in our file. Again, I apologize to Ms. Donnelly about that. I'm not sure if they have them in their file or not, and which I would be happy to send them to Ms. Donnelly.
I believe it was part of the initial filing that Mr. Keithley received on this before he went to trial. It's my understanding that the question of restitution of what amount will be the Speedway be entitled to is still an issue with the fact that we have, yes, we've had paperwork, but we needed someone to establish the burden for whether those amounts would be established as to being the cause of Ms. Bird.
Okay, that was never a question before the court. It was never requested that we set this for a restitution hearing, and it was established on the trial the amount of the loss. So we can pull the court record.
Oh yeah, sure, we can pull the court, because it's my understanding that there was no amount set that she was just found guilty of embezzling between $200 and $1,000. Not, but if there was an established amount in which she embezzled, then
correct, because one of the exhibits did indicate an amount of suspected loss.
My understanding that was suspected loss, but again, we would I don't know if there was an evidentiary hearing to establish every one of the tickets, or basically the evidence about the actual. I didn't know if it was on trial.
We aren't going to go through it and have an evidentiary hearing to establish every one of the tickets. We had a whole jury trial. She was found guilty of the embezzlement, and the amount was within that range. And so it was only suspected until she's convicted. It's no longer suspected of theft. She was convicted of theft.
But the amount that she was suspected of stealing there's still a burden to establish that and present evidence that establishes that burden.
And that, what I'm saying is that evidence was presented at the trial. Do you have, so do your office still have the exhibits? I know you didn't handle this trial. Mr. Brodowitz.
Yes, our office still has the exhibits, Your Honor.
And your exhibits include what?
As I believe you stated, Your Honor, it's the lottery reconciliation form. Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor, there would be 3, I believe, lottery reconciliation forms that were included in our in the exhibits that were presented at trial.
Ms. Donnelly.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Ms. Burt at this time does not want to object to what the requested for, I think it was $867. At this time, I believe that she is not going to object to that restitution amount, Your Honor.
Okay. I was gonna say I was not gonna hold a hearing for this because this was established at the trial and exhibits were presented, and the witness who was subpoenaed from Speedway at trial also indicated in reference to videos that were played at the time of trial, the amounts of tickets that was reconciled that were lost during that time. And that's how the amounts came up to $867. These term suspected was only suspected up until she was convicted of that. So that's how we got that. I'm glad she's not objecting because all we were going to do is pull those exhibits in the court record. I'm not subpoenaing another witness. It's taken over a year to get here to court. The judgment, the court will be in order for you to pay $867 in restitution to Speedway. I'll waive any discretionary fines and costs. I don't think it's meaningful for her to have any oversight at this point. She's under court supervision in another court. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for defense. Thank you.
You're all set, ma'am. In Fahrenheit's file, I think it's kind of all over the place. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Natividad Hernandez, file number 23-030949596. Council appearance.
Your products on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Hernandez is present, we assume.
Yeah, speaking.
Okay, you were without counsel, correct?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I need counsel or not. Well, that's why I wanted to talk to somebody or see what's going on.
Okay, so you're being charged with dog license, vaccination, a dog at large, and a dog bite. You did not want to request court-appointed counsel?
They said I wasn't qualified for court-appointed counsel.
Okay, sounds good. So what I'll do is when the prosecutor is available, I'll get him in the private meeting room with you, okay?
Where, is there a fine or something? What's the process here? I'm sorry, I'm just lost.
The process is when the prosecutor is available, I'll get him in a private meeting room with you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Andrew Mick, file number 23-02500. Counsel appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Andrew Mick.
Okay, Mr. Mick is present via Zoom. Today was the date that we reset the pre-trial. There was an offer for him to plead guilty to disorderly jostling. Mr. Lee, you had not received discovery at the last court date. Have you received discovery, and how does your client want to proceed?
We have received discovery, Your Honor. At this point in time, we would like to set the matter for a final pre-trial and trial.
January 16th, 8:30, final pretrial. And February 6th, 8 a.m. jury trial.
Okay, final pretrial, January 16th at 8:30 in person at the court, and February 6th. Wait, it should be 8 a.m. Final pretrial. Did we say?
Oh, you want them at 8?
Yeah, we do those at 8.
Yeah, I can move it to 8.
Yeah, okay, final pretrial is gonna be January 16th at 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court, and jury trial February 6th at 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court. Your offer, Mr. Mick, will expire at the time of your final pretrial, okay? You're muted, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions for the court?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, thank you.
Yep, have a good one.
You too. On the record, in the
Good morning.
on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Tammy Verona, file number 23-03363, counsel appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Tammy Verona.
Okay, today was the date that was set for a pretrial, one count of domestic violence. How are we proceeding?
At this time, Your Honor, I would just put for the record, if people have made an offer for Ms. Verona to plead to an added count 2 of disorderly jostling, people would dismiss count 1.
Okay, offer was for her to plead guilty to one count of disorderly jostling. How does your client want to proceed?
Your Honor, at this time, my client would like to set the matter for final pretrial and trial. She has just learned of the disorderly jostling, so we would ask that the offer remain open until final pretrial.
It's January 16th and February 6th.
Okay. January 16th at 8 a.m. in person at the court will be the date for the final pretrial. The offer will remain open until final pretrial, and then jury trial that's scheduled for February 6th at 8 a.m. in person at the court. Ms. Verona, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am, thank you.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll bring Mr. Eastley back. Okay, there it goes. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Lewis Easley, file number 22-03541, council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Stephen Milks on behalf of Mr. Easley. Mr. Easley is in county jail, appearing via Zoom at this time.
Okay, this matter was reset because the defendant was being screened to attend a specialty court at 55th. Are we still doing the screening?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, no, he's been assessed at this point. He's been approved as legally, clinically eligible. We would request that we begin the transfer to the 55th District Court.
Okay, sounds good. And did they provide paperwork yet?
I'm not certain how these transfers work. I didn't know.
We need a transfer order.
Okay. Is that something prosecutor typically does? I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm not certain of the.
I believe the defense attorney's been taking care of that.
I'll make sure that gets done, Your Honor.
Get that signed by your client and then we can get it signed.
Very good, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll set this out to get that paperwork completed.
For review or?
Yeah, we'll set it for review.
The idea being that if we get the paperwork early enough, we won't have to have that review, I assume.
Correct.
January 16th at 9:15.
January 16th at 9:15. You have any questions today, Mr. Easley?
Yeah.
Sir, did you have a question? Is that a no? Is that a no, sir?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, very good. Yes, it's a no.
Yes, it is a no.
Okay, very good. Any additional matters for the record?
One quick matter, Your Honor. I believe the one of the complaining victims, that would be Mr. Easley's mother, is here, and she would like to make a statement addressing bond, Your Honor. Specifically, the no
There
contact.
was no bond motion, so I should be making a statement to
Specifically,
address
the no
bond.
contact order, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'd like to address the no contact.
Okay. Have you spoken with him? With his mother?
I have, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay, ma'am, you can address. State your name, please. Please spell that.
First name Moneta. Last name is Lashkar, Lachgar.
Okay, you can make your request.
I guess my request is I would like the no contact order to be released. My son is in the process of getting mental health, and I do believe that it would be beneficial for him to be able to be in the same residence.
Let's see on this, Your Honor. The other issue is he's currently served about 65 days on a 93-day misdemeanor. Releasing him at this point, and I've spoken with Ms. Bessenden, did this report about this. Releasing him at this time may be most beneficial for the sentencing court in this matter, as by the time we get it transferred over, we'll have a significant amount of time credit-wise. So we're asking if the court would consider lifting the contact order so he can live with his mother. I do not believe that he has nothing as stable a living place, I believe, in the local area. I believe his mother is also looking to make sure that he can get to places that he needs to help him with transportation, obviously having a place for him to stay. Family also sometimes being uniquely equipped to help deal with these situations. Completely understanding, Your Honor, that she is the complainant in this matter.
William Easley.
That's my son, that's his brother.
And he lives there too?
Yes.
He didn't come here and say he wanted that lifted. He didn't come and tell me he didn't feel that there was no further threat to him.
Hold on. He was here at the last hearing, or was here at the last hearing, Your Honor. I know that doesn't do anything for the court. But I believe, having spoken to both Mr. Easley's mother as well as his brother, I believe that is in the interest of the family, considering the mental health concerns here, sort of the unique situation here, the fact that he's got 65 days credit. I think there's some factors that are playing into all of this.
I may, Your Honor, just to clarify on that a little bit, in the incident at bar here, I guess, initial incident occurred between Mr. Easley and his mother. However, I believe Mr. William Easley was the one who alerted the authorities, which is why he's listed as the complaining witness on the complaint. He was present at the incident. He intervened in the incident. However, I believe it's only because he notified the authorities that he is listed as the complainant on the complaint, Your Honor.
I would agree with that assessment, Your Honor.
You all be my affidavit of support for the complaint, because that's not what it says about Mr. William Easley. Didn't say he just contacted the police. Our file indicates in the affidavit of probable cause that Mr. Easley had to intervene allegedly, and that he was almost stabbed, and that he was threatened to be stabbed.
No, and that's, Your Honor, that's what I'm saying, is I said he was involved in the incident and he did intervene. However, the reason he is listed on the complaint specifically as the victim or complainant is because he is the one who notified the authorities.
Right, but he also would have been a victim of if this was on the report. If he intervened and then he was almost stabbed and threatened someone, that the defendant threatened to stab him, which is what this says, then he's not just listed because he called the police. He's listed because he's also a victim. And so have you had contact with him to see if he feels comfortable with the no contact order listed?
I have not had contact with him since this matter was amended at the preliminary exam date, Your Honor.
Is he a minor?
Just turned 18.
Okay, and I know you've been at all the court dates, and I recall you appearing with your other son, at least on one occasion. Is there any particular reason why he didn't join you today?
He had work.
He worked today? Okay. I can't lift a no contact order for him because he's named in the no contact order as well. I can't lift that without his permission. I can lift yours. I can't lift his, so he would need to contact the court as well, and he doesn't have to appear in person to do that, okay? He can appear via Zoom when he's off work, if that works for him, okay? Okay, and so you can reach out to him. I do think that Mr. Lewis Easley who is getting the treatment he needs now, should be with his family as much as it is safe and healthy. That could assist in his treatment or his course of treatment. Let's see. So what we will need is for William Easley to contact the court. I will amend the bond to remove the no contact order as it relates to you. Doesn't mean he can return home yet until I hear from your son, okay?
He does have another place of residence to go that is state.
Okay, he does. What residence would he go to?
He's got two options. He's got the 1225 Wolfport. He's also got the 3512 Birchfield, which I did tell both.
Okay, but which one is the one that you don't live at?
I don't live at either of those.
Oh, you don't live at either?
No, ma'am. No.
Okay, and your son doesn't live at either?
My son lives with me at 515 West Hillsdale.
Okay, so my releasing him to go to one of the two addresses you came will not mean he's living in the house with either of you.
That's correct.
Okay, that's important information that the court needs to know. Okay, very good. Okay, so we need to set a bond for him, Mr. Milks, is that what you're saying?
Yes, Your Honor.
He had a bond of 2,000 personal recognizance until he failed to appear. So we'll reinstate the bond at 2,000 personal recognizance. We'll lift the no contact order as it relates to his mother. And we will wait to hear from the brother before we lift that no contact order. So only the no contact order for Moneta Lashir. will be lifted at this time. Mr. Lewis Easley, you're still under the bond orders that you are not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to use, purchase, or possess alcohol or drugs unless you have a valid prescription. You're not to possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. You're not to travel outside the state without prior approval of the court, okay?
Yes,
And then we just need to know which address we need to send your mail to. What, do you know particularly which one you gave two, but we need to know exactly which one he's gonna be at. Do you know?
3512 Birchfield.
3512 Birchfield. Okay. And does he have a phone number?
Can I give you mine here?
Yes.
517-377-7238.
Do you have any questions today, Mr. Easley? Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
If I may inquire, Your Honor, as to just who lives at the 3512 Birchfield?
Yes, his grandmother, her name is Levon Young.
I think he was previously released to the grandparents in the past. I have that in my notes at least.
And nothing further from the defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, you're all set on this file. You're all set, Mr. Easley.
thank you.
I thought I got a message from. Is it William Russell? Mr. Russell, are you chatting the court?
Yes. I just realized I had to be there. I'm getting ready right now to head in there.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see, we have. Wait, Mr. Russell had to appear in person?
Yes, that's what I just said. I had to be in person, so I was getting ready right now. I just realized that.
I'm trying to understand why you have to appear in person.
Oh, I don't know. I just said it on paper. I just looked at my paperwork.
I believe that's due to previous failures.
Probably because I haven't showed. Probably because of early.
This wasn't a final pre-trial, though, right?
No.
Okay, you're fine, Mr. Russell. You don't need to appear in person. We just saw you last person.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. Let's see, let's remove. There's an interpreter here. Is Rakan Aldegar present? Let's see. Okay, the Rakan is present. Let's see. However, the interpreter, are you driving?
I stopped, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, we do have does Rakan have an attorney? I don't think so.
Yes, he does. I was attorney.
Okay, we must not have received an appearance then. Do you need to speak with him privately?
For just a
With the
moment, if I
interpreter?
could. Yes, yeah.
Okay, we'll put you on a private meeting room and then Mr. Brodowitz needs to go and speak with Mr. Hernandez.
So just let me know whatever, you decide on it.
Yeah.
And then, would it be possible to get a moment with Ms. Buffington, after Mr. Alford? She will only take it.
Okay. I think this is you, yeah, Mr. Hernandez. And then I need to put
هلا بكبوس على كلمة join. join ايه.
Hello. Good, you? I have an appointment on the 6th to get her vaccinated, and then I tried to call this morning about getting an appointment set up to get her licensed, but it said something about they're only open for certain days and they're not open today. Yeah, she has to have her rabies vaccine before I can get her licensed, is what they said. Yep.
Ms. Buffington, are you on the phone?
Yes, sorry, I'm on the phone with John.
Oh, he's on the phone with our attorney. Let me get you in a private meeting room because we can hear your supposed to be private conversation. Okay, I don't see Mr. Lee on here.
It's Buffington and Ruskin. Mr. Lee's not on.
He's not on here anymore.
Let's see if I can find him.
Okay, sounds good. Are we ready with Hernandez?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Natividad Hernandez Jr. Mr. Hernandez Jr. is present via Zoom. Uh-oh.
Well, sorry, I'm here.
Okay, was there an offer on these?
Yes, Your Honor, I am speaking with Mr. Hernandez. The offer for the unlicensed dog and the dog at large would simply be compliance, and the people would dismiss, excuse me, for compliance. The offer for the dog bite would be.
Oh, we're not on the record. I just noticed that. Mr. Hernandez.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
there you go. Okay, you said the offer is,
The offer for the unlicensed dog and the dog at large would be for Mr. Hernandez to provide compliance, and the people would dismiss for compliance. And then the offer for the dog bite, as I conveyed to Mr. Hernandez, was to plead just to a civil infraction of disturbing the peace. However, in conversations with Mr. Hernandez, there may be some discrepancy as to whether it was his dog in question that was involved in this. And so in order for Mr. Hernandez to provide compliance for the dog at large and the unlicensed dog, and for myself to communicate with animal control about that issue with the dog bite, Your Honor, we would just ask for a 1-week adjournment on this.
I don't know if it'll be a week, but we'll reset it.
Okay.
You want me to fit it in or do the 16th of January?
Oh, that's the next one. Okay, we'll fit it in. This will be the last one.
December 18th.
December 18th at
10:30.
December 18th at 10:30. Do you have any questions today, Mr. Hernandez?
No, the date was December 18th at 10:30.
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
You're all set.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
I'm good to hang up here.
Yep, you're good to hang up.
All right, thank you.
Okay, on the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Rakan Aldegar. File number is 23-00116. Council appearance.
Jeff Radowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tanya Ganem, Arabic qualified interpreter.
Mr. Lee, can you hear us? No, he can hear us.
He's got his mic moving.
Mr. Lee? Well, he can't hear us. Mr. Lee? Even if he's muted, he would be able to hear us.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, today's the date and the time that was set for a pretrial. Let me swear the interpreter in. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you interpret in the matter now before the court completely and accurately and not divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. Again, today was the date set for a pretrial.
اليوم الموعد تبع المحكمة البدائية.
And it's for an assault and a battery.
يعني ضد الاعتداء.
Was there an offer?
Yes, there was, Your Honor. The offer was. Yes, there was, Your Honor. The offer was for Mr. Aldegar to plead to an added count 2 of disorderly jostling. People would dismiss count 1.
العرض هو انه يعطوك انك سويت ازعاج وبيلغوا القضية الاولى.
Okay. Mr. Lee, do you want this set for final pretrial?
Yes, Your Honor,
بدك
we'd like
تسوي
to,
محكمة تانية؟ نعم.
نعم.
yes, Your Honor, we would like to set the matter for a final pretrial.
نعم نريد نسوي محكمة تانية، موعد تاني بدائية.
AM.
February 6th.
16.
I've set it February 6th for jury trial.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Final pretrial, January 16th at 8 a.m.
الموعد الثاني هو بشهر 1 يوم 16 الساعة 9 صباحا.
In person at the court.
شخصيا بالمحكمة.
Your jury trial will be February 6th.
والمحكمة يحلموا فيها الحلافين بشهر 2 يوم 6.
At 8 a.m. in person at the court.
الساعة 8 صباحا بالمحكمة.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
عندك أي سؤال؟
لا.
No.
Okay, well then you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you. مع السلامة.
بس أول موعد إمتى زكاتي؟
نعم.
أول موعد.
Can you repeat the first date, Your Honor?
January 16th.
شهر 1 يوم 16.
أي ساعة؟
What time?
8 a.m.
الساعة 8 صباحا.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Hi.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Lindsay Buffington, file number 23-02881, counsel appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Lindsay Buffington.
Okay, today was the date that was set for a pretrial on an unlicensed dog. How are we proceeding on this?
Your Honor, Ms. Buffington reports that she has an appointment on December 6th to get the dogs vaccinated. She will get the dog licensed shortly thereafter. So we're seeking a 30-day adjournment to allow her time to get that done.
January. December 18th at 1:30.
He's asking for 30 days, so. She's gotta get it vaccinated after the
Okay.
appointment.
Oh, we're good then. January 16th.
January 16th.
Let's do 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m.
Okay.
You have any questions today, Ms. Buffington?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is Gavin Bombri's here?
I think we need to address on the record, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Gavin Bombri's, file number 23-03323, counsel appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor. Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Bombers.
Okay, today was the date set for pre-trial for Mr. Bombri's. Is he present?
You don't want to speak for Mr. Riley, but I don't believe so, Your Honor.
He's not, Your Honor.
Okay,
Reason for that would be that he is currently hospitalized. And I believe Mr. Brodowitz has
Yes.
heard that as well.
Yes, Your Honor. And I alerted Mr. Rowley early last week when I spoke with the complaining victim in this matter, that while she has had no contact with Mr. Bombri's, she had heard through channels, I guess you could say, that he was in the hospital recovering from a gunshot wound. I believe Mr. Rowley has confirmed that.
Yes, I was able to speak to a woman who I believe to be a family member of Mr. Bonvers, who said that he is in the hospital. He may be there for up to 6 weeks, according to her. I think it's a fairly serious situation.
okay, so we'll reset this, and then if he recovers and can get this matter resolved, we'll go into January or February if necessary.
I did February 6th at 10 a.m.
February 6th at 10 a.m. Any additional matters for the record today?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Rachel Sheard, file numbers 23-023, I'm sorry, 2730 and 2731. Council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. Sheard.
Okay, Ms. Sheard is present via Zoom. Can you hear us, Ms. Sheard? You're muted.
Yes.
Okay, today was the date and time set for pre-trials on no or dog no license, and we adjourn these to allow her to provide proof. Did you get the proof, Mr. Riley?
Yes, Your Honor. The people have received compliance at this time, so the people will move to dismiss with compliance.
And these matters are dismissed. You're all set, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What that mean?
Louise requesting Mr. Russell.
Oh, okay. Mr. Russell, let me put you in a room with your attorney. Are you representing Tijerina? Where's Mr. Lee?
I believe that'd be Mr. Pleas.
Okay. Are you representing Mr. Spencer? No? So you're all set then, correct?
I think so, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, on the record, in the matters of the people of the state of Michigan versus William Russell, file number 22-0278, 2781, and 23-02415. Council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of William Russell.
Okay, today's date and the time that was set for pre-trials, and we have 2 dog license vaccination and one with a vicious dog at large, and 2 more dog license vaccinations. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the prosecutor has indicated that he would have some flexibility on these charges if Mr. Russell was able to get the dogs licensed. To that end, Mr. Russell has been networking with some people and has discovered that there are some options whereby he can get the dogs vaccinated, perhaps for free, and licensed for a discount. He is following up on those options and anticipates that he can have the dog licensed soon. So we're asking for a 30-day adjournment, anticipating that the dogs will be fully licensed when we return.
10:30.
January 16th at 10:30.
Okay.
Do you have any questions, Mr. Russell?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
You're all set, Mr. Russell.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Lee, did you need to meet with, well, I'm sorry. I see Anissa. Is that Anissa?
Hi, Jarena. No, Your Honor, I believe we're ready to proceed.
Okay. The other issue is, I did have Colin Spencer here, but I don't see him anymore. Oh, he's still present. Do you need to speak with Mr. Colin Spencer?
I think we're prepared to proceed on Mr. Spencer as well, Your Honor.
Okay, and then there's an individual identified as Ralph McFadden. Who's that?
He's also
Ralph
got
McFadden
felony
has 2 valid warrants out. Failed to appear. Wait a minute. Oh, one's contempt. His GPS tether was turned off. He was supposed to be here today on his assault and battery at 10:30, but they removed it from the calendar.
All right.
I don't know. On 11:15, a bench warrant was issued for the contempt, but then they took the 11/27 date off, which was today. He also has a felony.
Okay, Mr. McFadden, you need to appear in person.
He failed to appear for his PCC on the 22nd.
You got a few things going on, Mr. McFadden.
Sorry.
You need to appear. You need to appear in person. It looks like you got a couple of warrants, one being a felony warrant, and then you have an issue with the GPS tether.
I got it solved with the tether. They told me I won't have a warrant if I it's just my tether needed inspection.
The warrant was already issued, so you got to come in and get that addressed. But you still have a felony failed to appear on a PC. Was it PCC?
The PCC on 11/22.
Yeah, you had a PCC on 11/22 and you failed to appear. So you need to get in and get these matters resolved, okay? Who's
Okay,
his
yes, ma'am.
attorney? Let's see, on the felony, Melanie Wanji.
Oh, Ms. Wanji, you need to get in touch with your attorney, Mr. McFadden. Do you have her number?
No, I don't have no contact with my attorney or nothing. Like the only thing I knew about the warrant for the warrant for the tether, but they said they're gonna lift the warrant off if I come in today and just get my tether inspected. So you know what I'm saying? I talked to them last week before Thanksgiving.
Okay. So
they said,
your attorney probably does not have accurate information to contact you. I couldn't be sure, but I'm gonna give you her number. At least this is the number that's on
Okay,
her
let me get a pen.
website.
Let me get a pen and piece of paper real quick.
Is she at the news?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought she was
Yeah, she just went to the public defender.
Mr. Lee?
2967 2957.
Is Miss Wanji in your office now?
I'm ready.
Is she here today? Is that what you're asking me, Your Honor?
No, does she work in your office now?
She does work in our office. Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Can we get her, Mr. McFadden, her number?
Yes, absolutely. Give me just a moment. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, Your Honor, because I know about one of warrants got lifted, but it got re-warrant out because I didn't get my tether inspected. So that's why I had to go on Monday today and get my tether inspected. I talked to them last Wednesday.
I can give you the general number for the office, and if he calls that number, they can put him through to Miss Wanji.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's 517
Mm-hmm.
679
Okay.
2979.
And I had another attorney. I think he was foreign. It was a foreign guy. I had another attorney. I talked to on the phone last week too. It was supposed to be for this case.
Oh,
let's see. Who was he assigned to on the case scheduled for today?
I got the email.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that you had another attorney. It could have been Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, is he assigned to you for today?
no, I see that he does have Jacob Raleigh that he's been assigned to. Melanie Wanji.
I got the email from Jacob Riley from last week. Told me Zoom meeting with Judge Simmons.
Oh, you said he was foreign. Why did you call Mr. Raleigh foreign?
Oh, sorry, ma'am. He kind of sound foreign, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. So there was BCC to appear, and then there was the GPS tether issue
on the statute case, which would have been today.
Mr. Raleigh was here today. Let's see if we can find him.
Okay.
Took off the.
I don't know why they took it off.
I don't know.
Because the tether people said I had 8 till 5 to come see him today, and they would lift my the warrant off the tether. But I knew I had court today. It was on, so.
Okay, is that the one that says that Mr. McFadden has been reactive on the 16th? Is that what happened?
If they sent you, like I said, I don't have my email, but
Got
if
it.
they sent you a email stating.
They
so,
sent
then
me an
yes.
email back on the 16th. Okay, it does look like I got an email that your tether was resolved. You sit tight. Let's see if we can find at least one of your attorneys today. And PCC, he has an exam on the felony.
Probably we can treat it as a PCC.
Agreed. Mr. Lee, do you have a way to contact Mr. Raleigh and ask him to log on to Zoom?
Yes, Your Honor. I will call him right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, Your Honor, I haven't talked to my attorney since last week. Like,
Probably took it off.
He didn't really say nothing.
We can put him on this Friday for a PCC if you'd like.
Okay, and I'm going to set your matter for a probable cause conference this week.
Oh, we'll do it Thursday on your PCC.
For this case, ma'am?
No, for the felony that you have a warrant on.
Okay.
Because you didn't appear last week, I'm gonna quash the warrant. I'm gonna set it for a PCC this week.
I talked to on that warrant, on that felony. I talked to my attorney on that one. I was in the hospital with my daughter, and she pushed it back to the following week. Yeah, to this week, I believe. Well, it was last week.
That's Miss Wanji, though. I thought you said you hadn't spoken to her.
No, I did. That was like the first time. That was the first time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I did. I was on my way to court. It was like at 9:30. I was on my way. I was getting on the bus, and she said I pushed it back to the next week. You know what I'm saying? Then I try to show up to the next week. They say you don't have court that week. So then I still didn't hear from her. So I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, you failed to appear on the 22nd. We were here waiting for you, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and reset it for this week. We'll let Ms. Wanji know that we're gonna have your probable cause conference this week.
November 30th at 8:30.
November 30th at 8:30 on that matter, okay?
Okay, with you?
That's with me, correct? Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
And then Mr. Brodowitz, are you on that matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and the prosecutor will reach out to your attorney today to let her know of the offer so that you can talk to your attorney, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And then you hang tight. We're trying to find Mr. Raleigh on your misdemeanor matter, and then we will quash the warrant as well for the GPS tether issue.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And then, Mr. Lee, you said you were ready with Miss Tijerina?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Anissa Marie Tijerina, file number 23-02267, counsel appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Anissa Tijerina.
Okay, today was the date and time set for a pretrial and operating while intoxicated. We did reset this to allow Ms. Tijerina to have a alcohol assessment done. Was she able to get that, and was there a report generated?
Your Honor, she did get the assessment done. I have received communication from Darla Carmoni over at CMH, letting me know that she has completed the interview, requested my input. I let her know my input. I let her know the date of this hearing, anticipating that I would get a report before today, but as of yet, I have not received the report. So we would need just a short adjournment, Your Honor, I would imagine, to be able to get the report and review it.
I don't know how short the adjournment's gonna be, because we don't have a lot of time left in the next couple of weeks, and I jam-packed my next court date, so.
Understand, whatever the court has available.
I think probably since we can do an afternoon on the 18th on that, 1:30.
December?
I'm sorry.
December 18th?
Yeah.
December 18th at 1:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, no worries. Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you, Ms. Tijerina.
Thank you.
You're welcome. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Colin Spencer, file number 22-02584, counsel appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Colin Spencer.
Okay, Mr. Spencer, today was the date set for a free trial. I have 2 counts of domestic violence. What's there an offer on these?
At this time, Your Honor, the offer for Mr. Spencer would be to attend mental health court in the 55th District Court, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Lee, how do you want to proceed?
Your Honor, Mr. Collin would like a little time to consider the mental health court option. I don't know if it would be more appropriate to set this for another pretrial or a final pretrial to give him both time to decide if that's the way he wants to go, and perhaps speed towards a resolution. If that's not the way he decides to go, maybe set it for a final pretrial.
You can set it for another pretrial.
Okay.
January 16th, 10 a.m.
January 16th at 10 a.m. You have any questions today, Mr. Spencer?
None at all.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set for today, sir. Your things are- make sure let's go, sir. And then we're trying to find Mr. Raleigh for Mr. McFadden. For this afternoon, Devin Lee and then Jack Wallace. Which needs to be reset. I need a jury trial date for that one. For Jack Wallace.
Oh.
21-0. Yeah, that one.
Tuesday, January 9th.
January 9th. It might be a priority because it's so old. It's a 2021 case, but we'll see.
Did you get McFadden's file? Those are, yeah, we need.
Oh, I don't have the files, no.
They, that
Watch those warrants.
Yeah.
Able to get in touch with this guy. We can get Ralph McFadden's files. Warrant status.
Your Honor, I have spoke with Mr. Raleigh. Mr. Raleigh is en route to our office. He can be on Zoom in probably 10 minutes or so. He apologizes. He was under the impression that his hearing was being reset, that it was removed from the calendar, et cetera.
It was, I'm not sure, but we don't know why it was removed, so we're going in because he has these warrants, we need them to just be addressed, plus he's here today.
Okay, I will let Mr. Raleigh know. He said he'd be ready to go in about 10 minutes.
Thank you.
All right.
I have no idea why this was reset. It says it on here. 10:30 today, it doesn't even say it was reset.
Sometimes when they didn't reset it because they put it in warrant status, it removes, sometimes they'll remove
Oh, got it.
the dates.
Not good though. If we have if it's a warrant for a bond violation.
This is strange.
The felony one, I showed that he's posted a surety bond on November 17th.
It's because he bonded at the jail, Sean. It's because we just got it, I think. That's when we received it.
Okay, I'm waiting for Mr. Lee to get back. I will wait.
I don't understand the PCC that you're looking at now, how that got. It says FTA on it too.
I'm so confused.
He FTA'd on
There's no
last week.
notes in here. It says PCC was November 16th. Preliminary examination, November 22nd. There's no note in here.
And on November 22nd, it says he FTA'd.
Well, he admitted that he failed to appear, but there's nothing in here.
You can do those dates as
I just put a note. November he failed to appear on October 22nd. Reset. I don't know if his attorney is even in the office, so we'll do another PCC.
yeah, I put the PCC for this week.
Okay, November
22nd.
30th. November 30th. Was that this week?
Oh, yeah, what date is that? Yeah, whatever Thursday is.
Okay.
30th at 8:30.
At 8:30, and then PE.
Will be the following week. Which would be Thursday, the 7th at 9 a.m.
Okay. Mr. McFadden?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Lee's gonna fill in for Mr. Raleigh for the purposes of your assault and battery, okay?
Okay.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ralph McFadden, file number 23-02643, counsel appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Ralph McFadden.
Okay, Mr. McFadden, today was the date that was scheduled for a pretrial on assault and battery. There was a warrant in this file due to the GPS tether cut off, but I did get notification that you were reactivated on the tether. I'll quash the warrant. In this file, you are being charged with 1 count of assault and battery. And my understanding is that your attorney wants this set for final pretrial. That's correct, Mr. Lee?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was there an offer?
1 second, Your Honor, I'm going back checking.
Final pretrial is January 16th at 8 a.m. And the jury trial is February 6th.
Okay, your final pretrial will be January 16th, Mr. McFadden, at 8 a.m. in person at the court. And then your jury trial is scheduled for February 6th at 8 a.m. in person at the court, okay?
Yeah, yes, Your Honor. So, Your Honor, can I say something on record?
It depends. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say and put in writing can be used against you. But if you have a question,
Yeah, I got a
I'll take your question.
Is it possible I get a speedy trial?
Well, that is the speedy we can get it. That's
Oh,
our
okay.
next available date. You have the
Oh,
right
okay.
to a speedy trial. You were arraigned on this matter on the 8th of November. And so this is pretty speedy, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was just asking.
Oh, yep, no worries. We got you covered on the speedy trial. And then as it relates to the felony matter in file number 23-03362. I don't even see a warrant in this file. What's in here? Is that Bob?
So the bond violation is the warrant, and when they did that, it removed the PCCs, but then the typed notes in here are that he failed to appear.
Okay, and I think what happens is that he was already in warrant status, maybe.
Right.
Okay, sounds good. We'll quash the warrant on that file as well. You're set for probable cause conference on November 30th at 8:30 in the morning. You can do that via Zoom, okay?
Sorry?
You're scheduled for probable cause conference on the felony matter that you have pending. It's gonna be this week, Thursday, November 30th at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay. You said I cannot do it.
You can appear via Zoom. Do you have a
Okay.
TV on?
Sorry. Sorry.
Yep. Okay, so you can appear via Zoom for the probable cause conference. You need to get in touch with your attorney on that. That's Ms. Wanji, okay?
The number he gave me?
That's correct.
Okay.
And then
What's
your
the-
your attorney on the other matter, Mr. Raleigh works, you can get in touch with him using that same number, okay?
Okay. What's the first
And then-
attorney name again?
Melanie Wanji.
Okay.
Okay, and then your preliminary examination on the felony matter is December 7th at 9 a.m., okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
Just to answer your question, Your Honor, I believe since this was removed from the schedule, I did not extend an initial offer to Mr. Rowley. However, I will reach out to him and extend him an offer as soon as possible.
Okay, sounds good. So you talk to your attorney, the prosecutor is gonna send him an offer on the misdemeanor, okay?
Okay. Excuse me. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're all set for today.
All right. Have a nice day.
You too.